Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all in the Economic Times CIO Annual Conclave happening for the first time this year. And I'm really grateful to all of you for taking time off your busy schedules and spending your weekend here with us.
We are in Ramoji City, Hyderabad, with a group of 120 energetic CIOs for a 3-day event to deliberate on technology trends that will throw the longest shadow on businesses. The event started with an engrossing inaugural address by Jayesh Ranjan, Principal Secretary, Government of Telangana.
At any point in time, if you think that you should have your own tech development center, you should have your own team, then the best place today in India to locate that is Hyderabad. The most valued company today is Apple, then Google, then Microsoft, then Amazon, and then Facebook. Each of them, the top 5 in the world, have their largest technology development centers outside their headquarters in Hyderabad.
Apart from knowledge-sharing sessions, there were some light and fun moments with these CIOs. Connecting with CIOs in an interesting style of handshake, charged them for an insightful panel discussion on driving digital transformation.
You are group CIO for a bunch of companies together. How do you see it in various degrees of shapes and forms in various organizations within the large organization you are in?
Simple definition will be that, okay, whatever is not physical is digital. It is primarily towards using the latest technologies to enable business.
We don't want people, even we do have 27,000 employees, we don't want them to get migrated to metros and start working for us. Let them be wherever they are, operating with their locations or even work from home. They connect through technology and try to use offline systems, especially multilingual, and try to bring as much as value to the customer so that the customer gets connect to them.
We all have been using digital in some form or the other in a very own devised ways since the time the web has come up.
One of our government had requested that they spend too much money on the expats staying in different parts of the world to do the visa processing. Can we come up with a solution? And we came up with a solution wherein we digitize everything, and it's like a work from home. Diplomats and people, visa immigration officers, they can work from their place wherever they are in the world, and they can still approve the visas online.
Digital, all very nice, but if you cannot secure what you have and be in a position to reliably say that look, haath mein hai.
First day of this 3-day event was full of interesting sessions and panel discussions. And now we are heading towards the end of this day. So no more serious discussions, only music and dance to unwind after this long busy day and to gear up for day 2. Another day full of many more informative sessions and discussions. It's going to be a long and exciting day. There's so much stored for the CIOs on the day 2. Let's have a look. Day started with keynote addresses by thought leaders and industry experts on the trending topics of technology.
My definition of APIs is nothing but a method of exchanging data.
If you look at it, that has been planned for HF's research has been said that by 2020 we are going to be $1.2 billion in services part of our activity, that where this particular RPA can be used.
What is the thing which is going back is the data, is the analytics. That is the most important thing. Mr. Modi, in his speech to the Economic Forum, specifically mentioned on certain parts that data, which is going to be with the company, that is going to play the major role.
A successful CIO will help his CEO increase the revenue.
Whether you are in automotive industry, whether you are in the banking industry, whether you are in the service industry, the first person who will be called when a fraud happens is probably the CIO.
Big way to get noticed with your CEOs. If you can transform the way they run their business planning meetings, it's high visibility for you as a CIO organization.
Video analytics, unique identity, cognitive enterprises, where the human and the machine work like a unified sort of a force, I would say.
How the C-suite looks at technology and how visionary corporates are leveraging the next generation IT. We had an engaging panel discussion on rethinking IT, rethinking business.
You might have the best-in-class secure systems, but if this data is available with your third-party vendors, if it's available with your distributors, how are you managing the control over them? is, I think, very, very important.
Any B2C business needs to think about data because we have a customer data, whatever way we have. But since I already informed we are into a very diverse business, we have different challenges on security on different businesses.
Digital transformation, artificial intelligence, cyber security, robotic process automation. These are the topics of our subsequent sessions. Our speakers shown you how to connect with audience.
Hey Alexa, how's the weather today?
It's pretty hot not because we are in Hyderabad but because some eminent personalities are here and sitting right in front of you.
I fully agree with you, Alexa, on this.
Earlier, people used to talk about cloud is big, but as per Harvard, over last 20 years and over next 20 years, the biggest thing that's going to change this world is artificial intelligence.
Emerging tech like blockchain can only happen if we all get together, pool our resources, pool our technical talent, prioritize use cases, and get business outcomes.
फिल्में सिर्फ 3 वजह से चलती हैं, एंटरटेनमेंट, एंटरटेनमेंट, एंटरटेनमेंट। ITV सिर्फ 3 वजह से चलता है, बिजनेस, बिजनेस, बिजनेस। If you're not talking business, you're not getting attention on technology, nor are you getting any investment in technology. Whether it is Satyug or Kalyug, and whether it is human or gods, tools and technology have always been needed to win battles. Therefore, invest more in technology.
In terms of 1, 2, 3 approach to industrial security, so the first I will say is secure industrial network. Then second, secure industrial endpoints. Third, secure industrial controllers.
Action! 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop! Let's pick it up, everyone together, everyone together. This is the net of the CIOs together right here at the ET-CIO Annual Conclave 2018.
As digital disruption upends traditional business models, it's time companies revamp their leadership programs to produce a new breed of IT leaders. Our next panel discussion threw light on the emerging leadership styles and which ones are being adopted.
Innovation, if you see, it's the main component for any IT roadmap today.
For innovation, for transformation, knowing that things are changing fast and I need to unlearn and then learn is the first aspect.
After this stretch day, it was time to felicitate our CIOs for their excellent work for keeping their companies in sync with the fast-changing technologies.
Today they chose me as one of the iconic CIO in India out of 4 CIOs. I want to thank for this appreciation and award.
Thank you ET-CIO for this wonderful award. Really appreciate and thank each and every member of the ET-CIO organizing committee.
Congratulations to ET-CIO team. I'm sure that as years progress, they'll actually take this not just as a benchmark, but they'll move forward and take even next steps of this one.
It's my pleasure to win the ET-CIO Icon Awards 2018.
Last day of the CIO Annual Conclave 2018 marked the end of this 3-day-long conclave. What could have been better to culminate this successful conclave than a visit to the famous Ramoji city? With the fun-filled tour of the film city, now it's time for our CIOs to head back to their respective cities, taking along all the insights and knowledge shared by the experts, along with some great memories.